All right, I think we've got it. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna do all the things. Yay. Okay, let's do it, girls. Let's start. If you need a smartwatch credit, now is your reminder. Okay. All right. Here we go, girls. Let's just get some nice movement here. So we're just going to start with those hands down by our side, guys. Let's just pull those abs in, okay? And before we do anything, let's just try to circle those shoulders up and back, okay? So we're just circling those shoulders a little bit. Maybe they're a little tighter than we even know, right? So we're just trying to kind of, and really when you're circling, I want you to try to open up your chest. So just think more about the chest is opening, the chest is expanding. Just trying to release that tension, what we're probably holding, right? In our shoulders and our neck, all of those good things. Okay, guys. And now let's just relax those hands down by our side. We're still pulling those abs in. We're looking straight ahead. Try not to jut your chin out. Okay, we're going to try to drop the chin. We're trying to get the back of the neck nice and long. Let's take a nice inhale. We're going to exhale. We're going to drop the chin. We're keeping those abs pulled in. We're going to reach all the way down. All the way down. Drop that head. Let's just hang out here. We're going to go ahead and bend those knees, and then we're going to straighten those legs. Top of the head pointing down to the mat. Let's bend. And now we straighten. Here we go again. Bend. And we straighten. Last one. We're going to bend. We straighten and hold it. Let's take a nice inhale, and we're going to exhale, roll all the way back up. Good. And we're just going to open up those shoulders there, guys. Really nice. Let's just separate our feet a little bit. Okay, so they're a little bit wider now. Shoulders still open. Let's come back down to our roll. Okay, so we're going to take a nice inhale. We're going to drop the chin. We just fold it all the way forward again, top of the head pointing down. And then once we're here, guys, let's hold on to our elbows. We're just going to sway over to one side and then the other. Over to one side and then the other. Nice and easy here. Nice and easy. Okay, guys, back to the center. We're going to reach those hands down. We're going to bend those knees and we're going to straighten those legs. Here we go. We're going to bend the knees and we straighten those legs. Let's do two more. Bend and we straighten. Last one. Okay, we're going to hold it straight now, guys, and we're going to walk our hands over to the right side. So we've got one hand on either side of your foot. If you can't touch the ground, don't stress it, okay? If you can, your hands are kind of on either side of that leg. We're going to drop the chin, and then we're going to twist those hips side to side. So we're twisting those hips side to side. Perfect, perfect. And now let's go ahead and walk it over to the left side, hand on either side of that foot if you're reaching the ground. And then we twist those hips side to side. Perfect. Good, guys. Okay, we're going to take it back to the center. You may feel like you're a little deeper in that stretch now. We're just going to do three more. Bend and we straighten. Let's try it again. Bend and we straighten. And last one, we bend, we straighten and hold it. And now we roll all the way up. And we're going to open up our shoulders there. Good, guys. Okay. Staying there. Let's just take our arms out to a T. Okay. Let's scoot our feet a little bit back to our narrow position. Okay. Shoulders down. And we're just going to see if we can practice a little bit of marching. So we're just going to pull one leg up. It's into like a tabletop. Good. We're going to take it back down. Let's try the other side. We're going to lift up and back down. Here we go. We're going to lift up and back down. Here we go. We're going to lift and back down. Let's try it again. We're going to lift and back down. Doing great. We're going to lift and back down. Let's do two more. We lift and down. Last time, we're going to lift and we're going to hold it, guys. We're just trying to find our balance. We're going to circle that ankle, okay? So we're circling that ankle. Keep those abs pulled in. And now we reverse that direction. Awesome, guys. Good. Staying here, staying here. Can you rotate with your torso and your arms towards your knee and then back to the center. It's hard. Let's try it again. Rotate and center. We're just doing two more. Rotate and center. Last time we rotate, we take it back to center, we replace it down. Awesome job, guys. Okay, let's try the other leg. So we're gonna bring that leg up and we hold it. Finding the balance, let's circle that ankle. Circle, circle, circle. Good, shoulders down. And now we reverse that direction. Awesome. Good, guys. Okay, stay there. See if you can rotate towards that leg and back. Here we go. Give me a little rotation and back. Let's do two more. We rotate, ooh, and back. Last one, we rotate and back. Good. And then replace that foot. You can relax your hands. Hopefully you feel a little bit of shoulder action. Let's try some of our walkouts, okay? So we're trying to make sure that there's room in front of us on our mat. So the shoulders are back and open still. We're still pulling those abs in. Let's take that nice inhale. We're going to drop the chin. We're going to come all the way forward. And now we're going to walk those hands away from our feet. Good. So, yep, over the feet. Let's go shoulders over the wrists here. Okay, so we're on that nice plank position. And now we're just going to pike those hips right back up. Pike them up. And then let's take it back to that plank position. And now we pike them back up. Come back to that plank. Here we go. We lift them back up. Doing good. To that plank. And we lift. And now to that plank, and we're just going to hold it. Okay, let's take your right foot. Okay, we're just going to pull it in and out for 5. So that knee comes into our chest. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one is 1. Curl that toe underneath of you. Other side. We pull in and out for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one is 1. Curl that toe underneath of you. Pike those hips right back up. Stay there. Let's rise up on your toes. And then we're going to lower those heels for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one is 1. Stay there. Go ahead and take yourself back to your plank. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to crouch it back. And we're going to press it forward, lengthen everything for 5. So we're sitting back towards those heels. 4. And 3. And 2. Last one is 1. Okay. Piking those hips up. Feel that stretch. Let's go ahead and walk our hands to our feet. We're going to take a nice inhale here. And now we exhale. Roll it all the way up. Perfect. Let's open up those shoulders. Nice job, guys. Okay, let's come forward. Just make sure that you have room behind you to sit. Let's practice some of our squats, okay? We need more squats in our life. Probably everybody. I was just thinking, and there may be some exceptions. If you're already doing a ton of squats, maybe you don't need any more, right? But for most of us, we need more squats. Okay. We're going to have those toes pointing straight ahead, okay? And we're just going to sit all the way down as much as we can, all the way straight for 10. Doing great, guys. 9. And 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one is 1. Okay, guys, have a seat. So come all the way down. Try not to use your hands or minimal use of your hands, right? We're going to stretch those legs out. Let's bring our arms out to a T, up to the top. Try to lift your chest, and then we're hinging the body forward. If you want to grab on to your knees, your calves, your ankles, your toes, whatever you can reach, pull yourself a little deeper. Just check out your feet. Make sure they're not turning in or turning out, doing something funky. We're trying to get all those toes straight back to us. All right. Awesome, guys. Okay, let's start to stand it back up. So we're going to try to come back up, minimal use of your arms, coming up off the ground. Doing great, guys. And let's practice those single legs, okay? We've been throwing it in here. So let's see how we go. All right. So we're going to pick a side, any side. You can have your leg up. You can have your toe resting, just trying to shift all your weight towards that worker leg. And then we're just going to come all the way up and down for 10, 9, 8, and 7. So good for the balance. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one is 1. All right, guys, let's try the other side. Leg is up. Here we go. We're going to sit back and we straighten for 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, last one is 1. Good job, guys. Okay, let's sit back down. Let's sit back down. And we'll be down there for a while. Okay, we'll go ahead and put our soles of our feet together, guys. Once you're down, we're just going to let those knees go open nice and wide. And then you can just slide your arms away from you. Drop your chin, hang out there. Take some nice breaths. Good, guys. Maybe even gently kind of going side to side to stretch out. Good. Awesome, guys. All right. Let's go ahead. Just bend our knees, put the feet flat. Hands are going to go right on those shins here. And let's just get some nice movement, okay? So we're going to go shoulders down. We're trying to lift that chest up. Take that chest up to the ceiling. Now, be careful we're not doing funky stuff with the neck, right? Drop the chin a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to round the back. Start to lean back. And then we use those arms, sitting back up. Nice and tall. Here we go. We tuck the tail. We roll. We come right back up. Let's try it again. Tuck that tail. We roll it down. We take it back up. Let's do 2 more. Tuck. We roll it down. We sit back up. And now we tuck. We roll it down. Stay there. Arms are going to come forward. We're just going to flex the palms. Try to sit up tall. Take your arms out. You're going to feel probably like a little tingly stretch there. Release that. Take your arms forward as you lean back. So flex your palms. Open them out to the side. Shoulders down. Release that as you come forward. Here we go. We flex. We open it out. We release. Take it forward. Flex. Open it out. Release. Take it forward. 2 more. Flex. Open it out. Release. And forward. Last one. Flex. Open it out. Release. And forward. Good, guys. Stay here. We're just going to roll all the way down. And then those legs come into tabletop. Okay? Perfect. Okay. Arms are out to our T. We're just taking those legs over to the side. The knees and ankles are glued together here, guys. Over to the side and back to the center. Over to the side and back to the center. Doing great. Over to the side and center. Now we're going to take it over to the side and hold it. Straighten that top leg out. Try to get a nice stretch there. Bend the knee. Take it back to center. Let's go other side. Take it over. Straighten that leg out. Bend it. Take it back to center. Here we go. Take it over. Straighten it out. Bend it back to center. Let's try it again. Take it over. Straighten it out. Bend and center. Last time. Take it over. Straighten it out. Bend back to center. Good. Keeping tabletop. We're going straight to our hundreds here. Our arms are going to reach up to the ceiling. Let's take a nice inhale. We're going to exhale, curl the chest up, extend those legs out. Away we go. We inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pull those knees into your chest. Float that head and chest down. Let's just rock it side to side, guys. Just getting a nice little stretch here. Doing great. Okay, and let's go ahead, place those feet down. Hands come down by our side. Let's just take a nice inhale. We're going to exhale, push the feet into the mat. Start to scoop your hips, lift your hips up. You're leading with that pubic bone. Come up as high as you can. Make sure the knees aren't going too wide because you're trying to get this nice stretch in those quads. Go ahead and bring your arms over your head and see if you can lift those hips just a little bit higher. And now let's go ahead and take the arms and the hips back down to the mat. Let's try it again. Inhale at the bottom. We're going to exhale, scoop those hips, lift those hips up, 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 up. Hips are going to come higher, higher, higher. Let's take a nice inhale here. And now we exhale, roll it all the way down. Let's try it again. Low back to push in. We scoop. We lift those hips up, 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 up. Arms come over the head. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Let's melt it on down. And we go again. Push the low back in. Scoop. We lift up, 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 up. Hold it here. Keep those hips high. Take your hands back down so they're back down by your side. Go ahead and take your right leg to tabletop. Try to keep those hips nice and still. Replace that foot down. We go to the left leg, comes up. Replace it down. And now we take the right leg up and down. Here we go. Left leg up and down. Try to minimize the movement of the pelvis. Hips stay nice and lifted. We come up and down. Now we're going to bring that leg up and hold it. Let's straighten that knee and point the toe. Keeping those hips still, we take that leg down to the mat. We're going to flex it, lift it high. Point, we lower. Flex, we lift it high. Point, lower. Flex, lift. 2 more. Point, lower. Flex, lift. Last one. Point, lower. Flex, lift. Hold it. Point that toe. Bend that knee. Return the foot. We go straight to the other side. Leg comes to tabletop. Straighten the knee. Point the toe. Leg comes down. Flex. We lift it high. Point. Lower. Flex. We lift. Here we go. Point. Lower. Flex. Lift. Again. Point. Lower. Flex. Lift. 2 more. Point. Lower. Flex. Lift. Last one. Point. Lower. Flex. Lift. Hold it. Point the toe, bend the knee, return that foot, push those hips nice and high. And now we're just going to slowly try to melt down one vertebra down at a time. And we're going to melt all the way back down. Awesome, guys. Pull those knees into your chest. Just give yourself a little side to side stretch. Sometimes it's a lot on the low back, okay? We're trying to be kind to our spine here. All right, we're going to see if we can do some nice roll-ups from here. Now, it's hard. We're already down here, right? Let's give it a shot. We're going to stretch those arms over our head. We're zipping those feet together, so we're kind of squeezing those inner thighs here. We're going to see if we can inhale the arms, the head, the chest, and now we start to peel that body up. We're going to try to reach as far forward as we can for this one, and then we're going to sit up nice and tall. Let's take an inhale there. Exhale, we're going to start to melt down. We're trying to go down through the spine. Lower back, mid back, upper back. shoulders, neck, head, and we bring those arms over the head, and let's try it again. We're going to inhale, lift the arms, the head, the chest. We're peeling that body all the way up. Try to go as far forward as you can in the stretch just to get extra stretch, and then we're going to sit up nice and tall. Shoulders down. Make sure we're not jutting that chin out, right? Let's drop that chin a little bit. Take an inhale, get a little taller. Exhale. Here we melt it down. Nice and slow. Arms over the head. Let's come back up. Inhale to lift. Exhale, we peel all the way forward. And now we sit up nice and tall. Here we go. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to melt it down. Arms over the head. And now we come back up. We're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, we peel. Good. All the way forward. And now we sit up nice and tall. Good. Stay right here, guys. We're just going to flex our feet, separate our feet, open our arms out to a T. Lift your chest. We're going straight to soft. So we're going to rotate as much as we can. We're going to take the body forward. Then we're going to restack that spine and come through center. So here we go. Let's rotate. Let's take that body forward. We sit up nice and tall and center. Here we go. Let's rotate. Let's take that body forward, trying to lay our chest on that thigh. Sit up nice and tall and center. Here we go. We rotate. We take the body forward. We sit up nice and tall and center. One more to each side. Let's rotate. Take the body forward. We're going to sit up nice and tall and center. Last one. We're going to rotate. Take the body forward. We sit up nice and tall. Come back to the center. Hold your center just for fun. We're going to flip so the pinkies are up, shoulders down. We're just going to do little lifts for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn so your thumbs are up to the ceiling. We keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Palms come up to the ceiling. We're going to bring them in front of us until our pinkies touch, and then take those arms out. So we take it forward and out, forward and out. Good. Shoulders down and out. Doing great. Together and out. Let's try 5 more. Here we go for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one is 1. Okay, hands come forward. Zip those feet together. Let's just melt it all the way back down, guys. Keep your arms over your head. Let's bend those knees. We're going to slide those feet back towards us. And now we're going to wiggle those feet nice and wide. Once we're wide, we're going to let those knees fall over to the side. Let's pull them back to the center and now take it to the other side. So a nice little side to side stretch here. Over to the side and back. Doing great. Okay, guys, back to the center. We're going to walk those feet back together. Okay, let's just go ahead and take those hands behind our head, interlace our fingers. Elbows are nice and wide. We're going to take a nice inhale here, and we're going to exhale, curl that chest forward. Yes, hold it here, and now we're going to float back down. So let's take a nice inhale at the bottom. We're going to exhale, lift, 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 lift. Hold it there, and we take it down. Inhale at the bottom. We're going to exhale, lift. Stay there. Extend those arms. Lift your chest higher. Hands come back behind your head. Float down. Here we go. We're going to lift up. Extend those arms forward. Lift higher. Hands come back behind your head. Float down. Here we go. We lift. Extend, lift higher, hands come behind the head, back down. Let's do 2 more. We lift, extend, lift higher, hands come back behind your head and down. Last time. Let's lift, extend. We're going to lift higher, hands come back behind your head. Let's rotate to one side, back to the center. We rotate to the other side. Now, check on your hips here, okay? We should be not seeing a whole lot of movement with those hips. So try to keep those hips pretty still here. We want to keep them pretty locked in. We're trying to use those muscles in our torso, trying to use those abdominals to get our torso to rotate here. Let's hang out in the center, okay? We're still lifted, elbows are still wide. Let's just take one leg up to tabletop. We're gonna do our leg changes. Before you change, pull those abdominals in, push your back into the mat, and then we switch it to the other leg. So we're gonna switch, and we switch. Good. We switch, and switch. Switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Doing great. We're gonna switch, and switch, and switch. Awesome. And now we're gonna hold those legs up to tabletop. Go ahead and float your head and chest down. Okay, we're gonna take an inhale here. We're gonna exhale, curl the chest up. Now pull your knees in towards your nose, curl into that little ball. Take everything away. Here we go. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna curl into that little ball and we take it away. We curl, 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 and away. Doing good, guys. Trying to keep those elbows wide. I know they want to sneak up. Try to keep them wide. Bring that chest up higher. And let's do 3 more. Here we go for 3 and 2. Last one is 1. Good, guys. Okay, legs still in tabletop. We're floating back down. We're going to take that nice inhale here. We're going to exhale, curl the chest up. We extend the legs out. We're going to go open, close, bend the knees, float your head and chest back down. Let's curl the chest up, extend the legs out, open, close, bend the knees. We float down. Here we go again. We curl up, extend out, open, close, bend the knees. Back down last time. We curl up, extend out, open, close, bend the knees. We take it down. We're going to take an inhale here. We're going to exhale, curl up to one side. Okay, we're going to extend those legs out, pull them back in, float all the way down to the mat. Curl up with your torso to the other side. Legs go straight out. Pull the knees back in. We float down. Here we go. We lift up. We straighten it out. Bend the knees and back down. Here we go. We curl up, straighten it out, bend the knees and back down. 1 more each time. We curl up, straighten it out. Good. Bend the knees, back down. Last time. Let's curl it up, straighten it out, bend those knees, take it down. Take a nice inhale here, guys. Exhale, we're going to curl the chest up. This time we're going to grab behind the legs, pull ourselves up a little higher. Stay here. Make sure you're nice and high. So you're using your arms here. You should be able to see your arms working. We're just going to turn the head to one side, come back to your center, turn your head to the other side. Center, we're going to rotate. Center, last time. Turn to look to one side, back to the center, lift up a little higher. We're trying to keep this chest height so our neck doesn't feel crazy. We're going to take the arms and legs away from the body. We circle. We're going to grab back on. So let's extend it out and we circle. We reach it out and we circle. Let's do 2 more. We reach out and we circle. Last time, we reach out and we circle. Let's put both hands on that right leg. The left leg shoots out. The feet are in the same line here. We're trying to lift the chest up. Hold it here. Let's go ahead and switch it to the other side. So we switch and we switch. We switch and switch. Good. Switch and switch. Doing good. Switch and switch. Switch and hold it. Hands come behind our head. We're going to lower and lift that leg for 5. The one that's straight. 4 and 3, 2. Last one is 1. Change it to the other side. Lower and lift for 5 and 4, 3, 2 and 1. Stay there. Rotate to your knee that's bent. Switch it to the other side. So we rotate and rotate, rotate and rotate. Doing great, guys. Rotate and rotate, rotate and rotate. Awesome. We're going to hold it to the side. We're going to lower and lift that leg for 5 and 4, 3, 2 and 1. Switch to the other side. Lower and lift for 5. Keep that chest lifted. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Back to the center. Float all the way down. Elbows nice and wide. Let's take a nice inhale here. Exhale, straighten those legs to the ceiling. And now we're going to bend them. So we're just going to straighten and bend. Just trying to lengthen the back of the legs. 2 more and then we'll get more exciting. Good, guys. Okay, hold those legs straight. Let's lift that chest up as high as we can. Let's lift a little higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay lifted. Extend your right arm across your body. We're going to lift higher on a diagonal for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand comes behind your head. Rotate to the other side. Extend that arm. We're going to lift higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift in the middle. Grab behind your right calf. Lower your left leg down to the mat. We're going to do 2 pulses. 1, 2, and now we switch to the other side. 1, 2, and we switch. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2, and switch. 1, 2. We're going to switch and hold it. Take those hands behind your head. We're going to keep going. We're going to do 1, 2, and we switch. 1, 2, and we switch. 1, 2, and switch. Keep the chest lifted. We're going to stay here. We're just going to rotate the torso now. We're not going to pulse. We're just going to go a little quicker. So we're going to rotate, and now we switch. And now we switch. The legs switch, and we rotate. We rotate, and rotate, and rotate, and rotate. And one more to each side. Good. Knees into your chest. Float down. You can rock side to side. I know that was a lot of abs. We're not quite done, but we almost are. Okay, let's take those hands down by our side. We'll straighten those legs to the ceiling. We're going to practice our corkscrew. So we're going to take those legs over to one side. We're going to come down and around, up the other side, and center. Now you can make this as big or as small as you need to for you, okay? So if it hurts your low back, you don't have to go very low to the ground. If you feel like you can challenge that range of motion and make it a little bigger, by all means, you may do that. We do want to keep that low back pretty connected to the mat, okay? Let's take it back to the center. Let's pull those knees in for a moment. Okay, we're going to knock out our teasers, and then we can do a nice little stretch, okay? A well-deserved little stretch. All right, so we're going to do 4 teasers. We're going to do them a little different. We're going to do regular teaser, then right leg up, left leg down, left leg up, right leg down, and then back to normal teaser. Don't worry, I'm going to walk you through it. Okay, legs to tabletop, arms over your head. If you want to start with your legs down on the ground for more of a challenge, you may, of course, do that. Let's see if we can peel our body up. We're going to find that beautiful position. I like arms over the head, trying to lift the chest. Good, guys. Bend the knees. Let's take it back down. Okay, so this time when we roll up, we're going to have right leg higher than the left leg, okay? So let's try that. We're going to peel the body up, right leg higher than our left. Nice, guys. Bend the knees, and then we take it back down. Okay, on the next one, the left leg's going to be higher. So let's peel that body up. Left leg higher. Good. Bend the knees. Perfect. We take it down. Okay, the last one is just a regular one. So let's go ahead and peel that body up. Find that position. Beautiful. Okay, bend those knees, okay, guys? And then you can just separate your feet. Sorry, separate your knees. Keep your feet together. And we're just going to hinge it forward here. Yes, awesome, guys. Oh, good deal. You guys worked hard. That was hard. Good. Really, really nice. Okay. All right, let's give ourselves a little bit of a stretch. So we're just going to take our right leg straight out. Okay, we're going to turn away from that leg just to increase that stretch. Take your left leg in towards you, okay? All right, so this is going to bring you back to your dance days if you're ever a dancer, right? Arms out, shoulders down. We're just going to kind of reach away, and then we're just going to side bend over. The side bend is just such a beautiful movement. It should feel really nice. Take your head with you. Trying to get your hand that's reaching on that leg maybe a little bit further. And now we're just going to rotate. So our torso is going to face that straight leg. And let's just stretch it there. Drop your chin. If you want to hold on to your foot, you can. If you can't reach it, no big deal. Good, guys. All right. Okay, we're just gonna take that leg now, place your foot on the outside of that other knee with the opposite elbow, dig into that. We're just gonna look over that shoulder. We're just getting a little rotation here. Perfect. And then we take it back. We're gonna take that ankle, guys. We're gonna lay it on top of that thigh with this elbow, kind of dig into that. So we're trying to open up that hip. And then with this hand, reach for that straight leg toe. What was the sentence, wasn't it? Awesome, guys. Good. Okay, let's try the other side. So we're gonna have the other leg out, pull the right knee, and then I'm gonna kind of scoot away from that leg just to get a little bit more stretch, okay? All right, your hands are out. You're gonna reach away, side stretch, take your head with you, trying to get that arm over your head. If this hurts your shoulder, by all means, you don't have to go all the way over. Just still getting that side stretch as best you can. And now we're gonna rotate towards that torso. Sorry, rotate your torso towards your leg, stretch forward there. Good, yes. Good, and then we bring that leg back in. We're gonna place that foot on the outside of that knee with your opposite elbow. Dig into that leg, try to rotate. We're looking over that shoulder. Good, guys. We're coming back in. We're gonna lay that outside ankle on top of that thigh with that elbow. Push your knee open with this free hand. Reach forward, drop your chin. Find that nice stretch. Good, guys. It looks really nice. Okay, guys, let's unhook ourselves, okay? And then we're just going to go ahead and come up all fours. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick little stretch and then we're gonna lie down. So we're just gonna get those shoulders over those wrists. We're trying to get those knees in line with our hips, okay? And let's just exhale, round the back, drop the chin, rounding, 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 pushing the heel of your hand into the mat. And now we're gonna start to lengthen that spine. And let's try it again. We're gonna exhale, round, 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 round. And now we lengthen. And let's do two more. We're gonna round, 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 round. And we lengthen. Last time, we're gonna round, 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 round. And we lengthen. Good job, guys. We're gonna go ahead and lower our body all the way down onto the belly. So go ahead and come all the way down. Good. Okay, tucking those elbows in, drop your chin. So the heel of your hands underneath that shoulder. We're gonna push down into the mat. We're gonna lift the chest up. Now we're not trying to go into our low back here. So you're not gonna go crazy high, okay? We're trying to get those upper back muscles. Shoulders are down. Don't do funky stuff with your chin. Drop your chin, look down at your mat. And now we're gonna float back down. Push down and we lift it up. And we take it down. Here we go. We push down. We lift it up and back down. Let's do two more. We push, we lift, back down. Last time, we push and lift. We take it down. Forehead is down now. Drop your chin so you have room for your face. Arms are out to a T. Rotate them so your thumbs are up. We're going to just do little pulses here for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax here. I want you just to turn your head to one side, okay? And we're just going to reach back and grab onto one foot, okay? My other arm's just going to rest down. So head, cheeks resting to one side. Hand is going to grab. I'm just going to grab onto my right leg. I'm going to try and kick that foot kind of into that hand. So I'm kind of squeezing the front part of that thigh just for a nice stretch, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and change to the other side. Turn my head to the other side. Grabbing on. Try to kind of squeeze that front part of your thigh. Kick into that foot for a little bit more of a stretch. And now I'm going to turn back to the original side. Try to do both legs now. If both legs aren't working, go back to single. We're going to kick both feet into our hands. Lift up. Look right down at your mat in the middle here. And then we're going to float down, turn our head to the other side. Let's try the other side. We're going to kick in. We're going to lift it up. Float back down. And we're just doing one more to each side. We lift, lift, lift. We're trying to inhale when we lift, float down. Last one. We're going to inhale, lift, exhale, float all the way down. We're going to release that. Bend your elbows. Let's go ahead and sit back. Open up those knees and just get a nice stretch forward there. Nice, guys. Really good. Awesome. Okay, guys. We're going to come up onto one side here, and we're just going to have our elbows down here. So put your elbow down, shoulder in line with that elbow. We're going to be right on our hip, okay? And we're going to see if we can take our top hand behind our head. Now, if that starts to make you crazy, you, of course, can put it on your hip or anywhere else that feels good to you. What I'm more concerned about is that your shoulder's not creeping up like this, that we're pushing down. So we kind of feel this little triangle part, that armpit muscle. We feel all of that happening. Okay, hand on that head. Bottom knee has a little bend to it. We're going to lift this leg up. We're going to flex it. We're going to bring it forward for 2, behind us for 2. Perfect. Forward and behind. Awesome. So we flex the foot forward. We point when we take it away. Flex when we come forward. Point away. 2 more. Forward and away. Last time. Forward and away. Bring that leg all the way forward. We're going to lower and lift it now for 10 and 9, 8, to make sure the shoulder's not getting sloppy. Mine was getting there a little bit. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We hold it. We circle for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Pulse it higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, guys. Go ahead, swing yourself to the other side. And we're ready to go. Easy peasy, right? All right, once you're on the other side, make sure that bottom knee has a little bend. Elbow, shoulder in that nice line. We're pushing that elbow down into the mat. We can feel that armpit muscle, pulling those abs in. Leg lifts, foot flex. Here we go. Forward and behind. Doing great, guys. Forward and behind. Yes. Forward and behind. Trying to keep that leg from drooping when it comes back and to the front. It's easy to let it droop, so we're trying to keep it nice and lifted. And we have 2 more. Front and behind. And last time, front and behind. Bring it as far forward as you can. Lower and lift for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We do circles for 5, 4. Closer to your head. 3, 2, and 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Lift it higher. No sloppy shoulders for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Let's just relax. We're going to flip over to our rest position. Separate those knees if you'd like. Sit back. Find a nice stretch, guys. Take some nice breaths. A nice inhale. And then exhale all the way out. Let's do one more. Nice big breath in. And now we exhale. Good. And now we're going to start to come back up. I know that was quick. And we're doing our grand finale. So we're doing a minute plank on either side and a minute in the middle. Okay, guys, we're not going to overthink it. We're just going to get in our position. So here we go. Find a side. We're nice and lifted. We have that shoulder in line with the wrist, or maybe on your elbow. If you're not quite up for both knees lifted, that's of course okay. You could have one knee down. You could have both knees down, but slightly away from you. Good, guys. Looking really nice. Good. pushing the ground away. We're halfway. Halfway there. Make sure you're breathing. If your neck feels funky, maybe try looking down at that bottom hand. Awesome. Good, guys. Hanging in there. 10 more seconds. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's try the other side. We'll see how we go. We go straight into it. Good, guys. Pushing the ground away from you. Make sure you're breathing. Awesome. Hanging in there. We're halfway, team. Halfway. Good work. Keep breathing. About 20 more seconds. 15. And 10. And here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, let's rotate. We're going to go straight in. So just rotate to your regular plank, shoulders over those wrists or elbows. You can be on your elbows. Abs are pulled up and in. Trying to keep your butt a little lower. Yes. Good. Yes. Push the ground away. Good work, guys. Don't hold your breath. Everything's harder when we hold our breath. Try to inhale for 5. Exhale for a 5 count. That'll waste some time. Yes. You're doing great, guys. We're halfway. Awesome. We have 15 seconds left. Good. 10. And here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift those hips up to our up stretch. So we're trying to get that tailbone angle to the ceiling. Head is just relaxed here. We're going to rise up on our toes. And let's lower those heels just for 3 and 2. Last one is 1. We hold those heels down. We're going to walk our hands to our feet here if we can. And now let's just take a nice inhale at the bottom. Drop your chin. We're going to exhale. We're going to roll all the way up to standing here. Those shoulders are nice and open. Let's take a nice inhale here, guys. Let's just exhale. Drop the chin. We're going to come forward again, just like we did with the beginning warm-up. Once we're down here, guys, let's just bend and straighten 3 times. We bend and we straighten. Top of the head pointing down to the mat. Last time. We're going to bend, we're going to straighten, we hold it there, take a nice inhale, exhale, we're going to roll all the way up to standing. We're going to open up those shoulders, put the heel of your hands together, guys, relax your shoulder. We're going to take a nice inhale, take everything up to the ceiling. We're going to exhale, let those hands float down to our side. We're going to do one more, guys, hands together. Big breath up. Think about all those things you're worrying about. Let's take them out of our body, reach them up to the ceiling. And now as we exhale, we're just going to let them go all the way down. And that's it, guys. We did it. Hooray. Have a great day, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. And we will do this again soon. Have a great day, guys. Thanks again. Bye, guys.